Testing, testing. That's right here. Keep remitting.
Henry, come to me, or they'll spot you. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
That's pretty creepy. I don't know why they're bathing. Let's put the Mission Impossible.
I see you.
I want you not to see me when I was standing
Shit.
there.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Let me throw a stone. Push G to throw a stone.
Hey? What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
All right. What was that?
Spiders. That'll be pretty nasty.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter.
What's that jerk from the first game?
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! The bastards with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them up on the other side! Oh, he's caught it quick!
Ouch.
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
I can end the conversation.
We'll get out of the woods
Right now,
and
enemy
find
position.
someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
Oh, it's dead.
So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't
Keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond.
Another gorgeous game.
They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
You want to hit me?
Footprints,
They can see
blood
it when
trails,
we fuck all
everything.
stick behind. Shut up.
Get to work.
Still easier here than that skirmish on the other
Now.
side. Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your talk does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men before is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Use your head. Be careful. Stick
I
behind
played
me.
dice against
They're
Lefty
coming here!
yesterday.
Stand
You
still!
be keeping watch instead.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be
Run,
found half
quick.
dead somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving now instead of being high up? That's right.
Quick, into the rock.
They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Hang on. Oh, we're down, maybe we gotta go.
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Run ahead of them.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
It's gone the right way.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what?
Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way, if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
On this side.
Come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. Strange. I'll cut you like a pig. I'll piss on your corpse. I'll kill you. Alert! To arms! Get out of here!
I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, I just need to progress.
But through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they?
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Fuck you, whoreson!
What? Oh. That was gonna be game over. It's like, it's a pretty unfair fight.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
I guess.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
You heard that soldier.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Sword in hand, Nemo. Just fortune, I guess. Sure.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in.
What's the name?
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck! Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
We'll survive. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
That's really well done. Let's see.
Father?
Listen to me now. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sylvester.
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on!
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Get into it. Hang in there.
Run.
Together, you'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Discovered your clock. Have a permanent bed here. Nice.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
That resets my levels. Points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Okay. Bleeding gradually depletes your life and you can kill you. To stop bleeding, open the eye and apply bandages. Oh, I'm dead. Yes.
Damn! This wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Still bleeding. How am I still bleeding? Oh, okay. I guess it was just a glitch.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Yep, this lady, she's in my life. Me and Hans kept managing to flee the raiders who attacked us. We found refuge that night in the Bozina, an old urban one living nearby. She took care of me, but Sir Hans got worse during the night. I have to get my strength back up and help Bozina care for Sir Hans, if all possible. Cold water would do me good, and I can wash all the blood and grime, so I look like a new person. I'm guessing that's outside. Oh. Outside.
I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a...
No, but herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head. We need freshly picked sage, not sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them.
Great. I'll be back in a...
All right. I'll be glad if you... Seeing him lying...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in...
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You...
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have any...
Well, if you...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile, and when you head out the gate, and when you're done with that, better have a wash.
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by.
All right.
from what stops, they can place portions of food into. You can then quickly consume these to your cup. Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm hungry again. I just freaking ate. Carrying increase my stamina. I don't have a
Shit! The soldier. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging. May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
That's what I want, I guess. Go that way. Where do I gotta go? It's not that way. Fine, the barrier is perfect. points, whatever it's called in this one. I think it's not called herbalism, it's combined with another skill. I have to go this way. Maybe I'll return. Go on the music. Wonder why I don't have enough skill.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go.
1 second. Get as much as I can for the points in case I mess up. Yeah. Don't remember what the other one is, but that's the name when I see it. Okay, got some points. At least what it was.
That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
That's right on.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
I'll ask one more time. I'm looking for those renegades who've been... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You don't look like one of those men.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be
you!
quick, boy.
Sick of growler.
Dang it. Freaking consequence.
Show your stuff! David! I'm hit!
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
I can say. Just have to eat a lot because I'm weak.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're... My word, they were...
That's nothing but a scratch or two. You should see the other two fellas.
Don't play the hero. I can't see much, but I know what a battered fella looks like. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you, just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you all right? They didn't harm you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his, but what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here.
Excellent. Now to brew. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But it's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to... But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day.
All right. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but...
That's grand. And not to worry, it'll all... I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read as well as any man.
My word.
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Of course.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajena, too.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot of it. Let's see.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Because I don't have to select recipe like in the previous game. Yes.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
I guess I've used inventory.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
sage. I know it was.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
No more convenient than the first game. You don't have to select a recipe and...
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest.
Don't carry two at once? No. I'm almost certainly going to get attacked. I know this game has hostile animals, but the first one didn't have any animals that attacked. I know in real life boars are dangerous.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof. A cutthroat like him is no great loss. Even so, rest in peace. And may God give you your just reward.
Hit the wrong button. to carry him further away. I already got 2 graves right there.
Grant the deceased eternal rest, Lord, and let them be bathed in your light. Rest in peace. Amen. Those corpses have been taken.
Oh, thank you. Did what you could.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Oh, it's Teresa.
Were you having a nightmare?
Just a dream, of course. That's that one woman's daughter. I thought you were streaming.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Oh, definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The dream doesn't mean anything.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Talking about it. I don't care about old wives too, so I don't need to be rude.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Use that will go see your perk points. Use them as well. Player attempting to find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll learn perk points, which you can use to improve stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. The other tabs you'll find buffs, temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation, and places you've been. Recall combos or check the status of your animal companions. Do I have? I don't think I have perk points, do I? I have 7. 13 about oracles. To be a talker and produce so Mom always said you should do a good deed every day. Pray that one has wisdom in your heart, and that's why you often carry the palm of your hand. If you gain reputation, increase will be to honor. So I guess, let's see. Mom always said you should do a good deed every day. Carry that one has wisdom in your heart, and that's why you often carry it in the palm of your hand. So it means it's when gaining reputation, every time I gain reputation, it's just going to be higher than otherwise would be. You as friends to all, as friends to none. You can be a friend to anyone when it suits you, but you are a true friend, especially to yourself. My vengeance. Every killing opponent you pose a comedy, you can attack damage, pass or step. Deal that action is only half-formed deeds. I would speak for a person who changes your reputation, good or bad, spread more widely across the land and among different groups of people. If charisma is higher than 20 or will be considered higher. Dang. That's the city thing from towns and villages and their surrounding areas. You get +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and speech. So far, these aren't saying that they exclude other just like in the previous game. So if you need your help, you're more than happy to answer the call. You're in an area where you have a good reputation, 60 or more, you gain +2 to strengths by that speech. Reason to be modest, honest, straightforward, hardworking. You improve faster in sword fighting, crafting, survival skills as all experience gained 10% higher. Shooting and scholarship skills as should be 10% higher. Good natured. It's easier for you to convince others. The nice week +20. +2 persuasion, impression, and presence. Feel also more likely to try to solve crimes with you in person rather than going straight to the guard. Where the more dangerous you look, more likely they would choose to go to the guard instead. I'll say then reward will be 10 points higher at all times. That'd be a nice late game problem. As long as you don't kill anyone, your non-combat skills will be increased by 2 and your speech by 3. If you kill someone, you lose the bonus, but can regain if you don't kill anyone for 12 game hours. Oh, there's a thing that uses excuse with. Okay. On the horns, if you're in the fight, you gain +2 bonus in strength, agility, combat. If it's for 6 hours. To renew it, you must enter combat again. Each level of vitality is one extra stamina point. It also applies to retroactively. Oh, nice. Retroactively is cool. As your strength increases, your carrying capacity increases faster. For each strength level, you gain 12 points of carrying capacity instead of the usual 10. Should increase over 10% higher. I think this is more valuable. Even in dead and unconscious body, the weight only counts as half. Therefore, you will learn carrying them will no longer cost you extra stamina. Additionally, carrying capacity permanently increases by 8 pounds. The permanent increase is nice. I don't know if carrying sacks or dead bodies happens often enough. It's pretty worth it for that. Recommended strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. Check out if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires. You do less damage with it. Conversely, if your strength is higher, you'll do more damage. So this perk probably reach that stage sooner. Student weapons and armor, your clothing, your perfect condition, you gain 2% money. I just find those skills are usually super useful because it's easy to get money in these games. Anyway, I get a +4 speech when haggling, either to negotiate better prices. Can't take any of these yet. Tapped hands. Wield weapons with ease and edges. Your agility for all weapons will be 2 lower for you in general. If you have a lower agility, then the weapon requires, find it more difficult to fight with. But if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. For this perk, you reach that stage soon. All damage, and weapon, shield, attacks will cost 10% less stamina. Blocking will also cost less stamina. Chatbot crashed. Sorry, only but cost you extra stamina additionally. Fixing my app here. Still don't know if this one's really worth it. I just save that point for now. I have all these. More often these things, I'll just decide how I want to use them. Attack respect will cost you 50% less stamina. This skill over 20% more effective addition because you know pouches and satchel as well. You have 1% bonus on the thievery skill. Stealth. I can already do these. Pushman. 50% less noise moving in bushes. The opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill. It will suffer penalties to the stats, so make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. So that lasts for 20 seconds. That could be useful. Can take into survival. Sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. Price is quite a lot. Quality of your beds increases for higher survival skills, but it also this perk will improve the quality of bed by 50%. Your blows to the head cost 20% less damage than the rest. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. Shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. I don't want that. I have to focus on swords like I did last time. Swords and ship. Don't have any marks and ship points. Basically wounded opponent by a strike or conventional zone 80. So your opponent is blocking or difficult opponent to block subsequent attacks. For the fully charged sword attack or sword fighting skill will count 3 times higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but also be harder to parry. I miss a lot of points on these because I can't do it now. I'm going to focus on sword. Hungry. Just something. It's good enough for now.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Not just catch my kids.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Life for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods. And when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the cumans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. Farewell, my friend.
Can you tell me something?
What can I say? The village of Sheleov is nearby, and close to it there's a big traveller's inn. And to the north of there's no love lost between the folks from Sheleov and Takov. They're all...
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages.
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud. The biggest village in these parts is Trosk. Then there's Nabakov Fortress. So yeah, but Pavlena knows more gossip.
How come you live out?
That's just the way it is.
Ah.
Take care, my friend.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk.
What about the rest?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a master.
You're right. They were damned good lads.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's...
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Burgov and the mission, then we can look...
All right. But the moment things are sorted...
I'd expect no less.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
I tell you.
Of course, Henry. I know you have a count, but that's nonsense. And Otto von Burgov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly... It was dark. God knows what you...
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found you... Come on. Let's get going.
Let's give my souls make Roshan for beating him in that fight. It's pretty great so far.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
If
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Well, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
Service is kind of slow today.
No, we can't take them on alone. True. We should go back to Ratai and get reinforcements.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back. We'd be a laughing.
I suppose you're right.
Well, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged...
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Hey, where's that?
It's not your fault they died.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honour their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads...
Al dentes for...
Al dentes for...
Food!
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
It's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. stinking up my establishment. I heard
Health,
talk about
lads.
your captain.
That's the most
Oh.
important thing. Enjoy your...
That is wounded.
Oh,
I doubt that just
poor
removed the
Captain
seat.
Thomas might never get back on his feet.
My knees and...
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it? A bit.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled. Cold. Straight from the cellar.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm... Is that...
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from, if you don't...
Skalitz.
I ain't been further than the back off me, but I know this place.
And Betty most of all.
I heard some talk about...
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes. When rich folks get married...
Will Lord von Berghoff...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most like...
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of... There used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding?
At Samin, of course.
Could I get...
I don't know about that, lad.
It seems that's really our only...
What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, There's a couple of young Svaja there.
Is that all you...
What else is there to...
What's life like?
Better now that you want truth to tell, but then...
Is Von Berg...
No. They go of their own free will. It don't occur to them. They just see easy.
Where can I...
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. But otherwise, you try Radovan to come to mention it, and that fella next to him is Miller Grazel. You know what they... Well then...
Is this the only time...
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if ever...
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. That's the second... But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt to...
Where's the pant?
Second door inside the tavern.
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with them sacks. Aye, coming right up.
Service is kind of slow
What's the
today.
hold up? Am I supposed to...
I'm gonna call it quits for now. I need to, well, these DLCs, not sure when I'll be able to actually use them. About the edition with all the DLCs. New quest, new DLC. Yep, DLC started on the map under the shield. Right, so the location of Trotsky scrap. Right, wait, well, we'll get to that. It's already connected, that must be connected again. It is connected. Should be, so I don't know where I'll find that. Point of interest. Oh, slide up uncovered map. In a small quantity of stuff here. It was one of the DLC things that I want to keep playing, but I do have to do some second portions.
We can come up with a plan to take you away.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the...
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like...
I got the feeling... I did get some...
What?
Von Bergov is about to leave.
Sakra!
If you pledge... Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's invitation only, of course.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to...
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the...
There's something else.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if some...
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Come on.
No, maybe not now, but people will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around as if the disgrace at the gate...
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need... And it wouldn't hurt you for one.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic...
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks?
So, which do...
Good question. But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. Really? But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short...
Are you really...
Come now, I simply can't...
They say clothes maketh the man.
What do you know about... It's not long since I had to drag... And if I hadn't... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself. So...
That is a warrior's lot, Henry.
Right.
Well...
How? Well, giving me a...
That too, of course. Maybe two. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find mutt... Although... If you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you.
I know, my dear Henry.
The clearer it is to me that you can't do it. But they can come up.
The end doesn't do anything. Alright, I took the call. Wish I could keep playing, but I guess.